The story of a parrot and unloyal wife will teach you how one decision will dramatically impact your life and change the course of your destiny. There lived a very decent man in a city. His wife was very beautiful, and the man was very much in love with his wife. If she was away from his side for a moment, he would get restless. Once that man had to go abroad for some important work. Different types of birds were being sold in a market there. There was also a talking parrot in the same market. Whatever question was asked, parrot used to answer it just like a man. Apart from this, there was another quality in that parrot, that in the absence of the owner, whatever happens at his house, he used to tell everything on asking. That decent man bought the parrot. He did not tell this quality of the parrot to his wife. After a few days, the man had to go abroad again in connection with business. While leaving, he asked his wife to take good care of the parrot. Parrot should not have any problem. Saying this, the man left for the foreign tour and returned after a long time. He asked the parrot, "Tell me what happened here in my absence." The parrot told that in your absence, your wife broke all the bonds of loyalty and involved in some unfaithful relations. The parrot narrated the whole situation to his owner. Parrot's master scolded his wife a lot and said that, "I know everything what you do behind my back." At that time, his wife did not speak anything to her husband because the words were true. But she is upset, thinking, who told all these things to her husband? She thought that maybe some maid has done this work. So she called each maid and reprimanded and asked. Then everyone swore and told that, "We have not told anything to your husband." The wife believed in words of her maids and understood that this parrot had done all the deed. She did not say anything to the parrot in this matter because the parrot would have told this thing also to his master. Now she started to worry about how to prove this parrot a liar in front of her husband, so that the doubts that were created towards her could be removed. After some days, her husband was to go out of the city, and he called his maid servants and ordered that one maid used to grind flour with a meal under the cage of the parrot for the whole night, and the other should pour water on it as if it was raining, and the third maid should stand right in front of the parrot by lighting the lamp on the back side of the cage and taking the mirror herself and keeping the light falling on the mirror in front of the parrot's eyes. The maid servants kept doing this all night and covered the cage before dawn. When her husband returned the next day, he asked the parrot in solitude what had happened last night. The parrot said, "Master, I was in a lot of trouble all night. The clouds kept roaring throughout the night. Lightning flashed and it rained intermittently. Since there was no sign of rain last night, the man thought that this parrot talks heedlessly. So whatever it said about my wife is absolutely rubbish." Thinking of this, he got so angry at the parrot itself. He pulled the sleeping parrot out of the cage and slammed it to death on the ground. He started trusting his wife again, but his illusion was quickly shattered when his neighbors told such things of his wife's actions which were like the words of a parrot. The gentleman got a deep shock. He immediately divorced his wife, and because of the crime of killing the innocent parrot, he wept bitterly. But now he had nothing left but to regret. Even a lie told by the man's wife could not suppress that truth. That's why I often say that one who blindly believes in anything without thinking gets nothing but remorse. That person should have inquired about the reality of the night. Truths should have been reached. In such a situation, the poor innocent parrot is not killed forever. Friends, even 100 lies cannot change a single truth. No decision should be taken in haste without analyzing proper situations. Do nothing in haste. Look well to each step, and from the beginning think what may be the end. All things will be clear and distinct to the man who does not hurry. Haste is blind and improvident. Take time for deliberation. Haste spoils everything. We have to slow the rhythm of the rush in our lives so that the best of who are can emerge. One cool judgment is worth 1,000 hasty counsels. The thing to do is to supply light and not heat. Whenever a man makes haste, go to hasten with him. Haste is good only for catching flies. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. Open the door of your calmness and let the footsteps of silence gently enter the temple of all your activities. Thanks for watching Better Life Stories. Stay blessed.